securus. You may start the conversation now.
Okay, you're back on.
All right, I got Bart
Hey,
Shivley.
buddy.
He's a 55-year-old
And Dustin.
U.S. Marine. He suffers from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma due to being stationed at Camp Lejeune with the contaminated water there. He's big. He's strong. He can't be silenced for long. Bart Shivley. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. How are you?
Good.
What's good? What's good? Hi, Mickey. How are you?
Hi, Bart. How are you?
Hi. Good, good. I had chemo yesterday. I'm feeling a lot better than I was 3 weeks ago. It's amazing what being in this pod can do for you and your spirits.
Excellent. Good to hear that.
Yes. Yep. Thank you. I have a question for you. What I was going to do tonight was basically not really talk about January 6th, but I was going to talk about like my life in general, like how I grew up and what brought me to January 6th. Would that be something you all want to hear?
Sure.
Of course,
Sure.
we'd love to.
You got the phone.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to start out by saying that my family, on my mother's side, my grandmother's, forefathers, two of them were messengers for George Washington. They were premier woodsmen of their day, and they lasted the whole war with him, which is amazing because back then, if you're a messenger, you were targeted number one. They killed you right off the bat if they could get a hold of you. But these guys made it through the whole war. After the war, General Washington gave the troops property, and they settled up in Pennsylvania. So that's just a little background as far as that goes. Growing up, I'm going to start at 6 years old because I can move up real quick. When I was 6 years old, my father and mother left my sister and I. They took off and they dropped us off at my grandparents' house. My grandfather was a minister, so they took care of us. Being a fatherless and motherless boy at 6, I kind of acted out, got in trouble. So I spent a lot of time in foster homes and boys' homes as I was growing up. And back then, it was kind of tough because I got abused a lot, mentally and physically. But as I grew up, I look back now and I can tell now that it made me a tough kid. Because as I grew older, when I was 17, I moved back in with my grandparents. And I played football all through high school. That's one thing that I found that I was very good at was athletics. So
Yeah, and I'm just like, okay, so how does a 61-year-old guy run circles around guys like me in their mid-30s? Well, he's definitely not cheating with dangerous injections or pills. So what's his secret? I did some research.
I excelled in sports. So when I could have gone to college after high school easily, but I felt such a calling to my country that I wanted to serve and be a Marine because I felt that it was, the greatest challenge in the world was to be a Marine. So I went in the Marine Corps. I served in the Marine Corps. I played football in the Marine Corps. I was all Marine twice. My last year in the Marine Corps, I was approached by two gentlemen from Purdue. They offered me a full scholarship to go to college. But I realized that at that time, I really didn't want to study. So I didn't want to waste their time or my time, so I didn't go. So I moved back home with my grandparents, and I said to myself, you know what? I'm really going to try this football thing. So I worked out for a year, and I went to a free agent pro football camp. I tried out for the pros. I didn't get to make it, obviously, but I tried. After that, basically, I just worked. I got a job. I was adrenaline junkie, so I did high-rise. I was a high-rise window cleaner for 25 years.
Wow.
I would rappel off buildings. The highest building I ever did was in Tremont Plaza. It was 40 stories. You rappel with rope. You just go over the side and rappel. I did that for 25 years, and then I realized that I was more into politics and more into my country than I realized at the time. When Obama was president, I went to a couple of rallies with the Tea Party, and I realized that the direction of our country was going the wrong way. So when January 6th rolled around, I really wasn't, I mean, I wanted to go, but then again, I thought maybe something was going to happen, and I was hesitant, but I still went to support my country for liberty and freedom, because it's in my blood. You know, the story about that. So, and then a year later, found out that I had Hodgkin's lymphoma, and started, you know, I was going to get treatment for that from the VA, and then the day before I was supposed to start treatment, I got probation violation, and I got arrested and put in jail. Usually most people that have cancer get out of jail, but I got put in jail. So I'm here and I'm dealing with it. And then I found out that my Hodgkin's lymphoma could have been caused from the water from Camp Lejeune, which makes sense because I've been healthy my whole life. I've never had a problem with health. And basically, I've been engaged twice. Never worked out, but it's okay. I don't have any children. My dogs, I guess, my dogs are a big part of my life. If you're a dog lover, you know what I mean. Truly helped me with my PTSD. Drugs were not an issue with me. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't even drink. But my dogs knew. Every time I was going to have an episode, my dogs knew, and they would help me. They would help me a lot. And when I came to jail, I had a 14-year-old pit bull that I loved dearly. She was an awesome dog. She passed away a month after I came to jail, so I couldn't be with her. But my shepherd, my 5-year-old shepherd, my sister gave him away. I hope I can get him back, because every night he would come and lay in the bed with me and put his head on my chest, and I would pet him, and I would love on him and pet him and tell him how much I love him, and he would help me go to sleep. I mean, that was every single night. He would come and lay on the bed with me, and I don't know if I'll ever see him again. But I mean, if you're a dog lover, you know what I mean. And then I guess I lost everything since I came to jail. I had to come to jail. My lawyer told me that the judge wasn't going to put me in jail. She was just going to reprimand me. So I didn't really have a chance to do anything with my stuff in my house or my car or anything. So when I came down here, she put me in jail, and I basically lost everything. So I'm really, I'm concerned about, you know, I never wanted to be a statistic, and I still don't want to be a statistic when I get out of here. I don't want to be a homeless vet. But unfortunately I am. I never thought I would be, because I've worked 25 years of my life to build what I had. I had a home. I had a great home. Wonderful neighbors who I love dearly. I'm a patriot through and through. I eat, sleep, and breathe America. Mm-hmm. I love America, just like I know you do. So I know you can relate to what I'm saying. And I know you guys hate to see what's happening to this country just as much as I do. And see what's happening to these J6ers. We're being persecuted way beyond what we're supposed to be being persecuted for. And a lot of us are being told to sign plea deals with lies in them. And I just don't want to get into all of that right now, but you know what I mean. So, I think I'll stop there. And if you have any questions, please.
Yeah, I don't have a question, but I want to tell you that Ashley had a shepherd too, and when she didn't come home, he laid down on her stuff and died of a broken heart. So I do know the connection. Absolutely. Yeah, shepherds are loyal animals, and I hope I hope you get to see him again someday.
I hope so too. Thank you.
Anybody have any questions for Bart?
No, but Victoria said to tell him she loves him.
Yeah, they're all saying they love
Victoria
Bart.
White says to tell you that she loves you, and we have a bunch of live stream people. Their message to you is they love you. I'm coming into the
Well,
live
thank
stream, so we think about you a lot, and we have talked about you a lot, and your cancer and the way that your service to this country has cost you so much, and we're sorry for that. Everybody's sorry for that, and I hope that someday you're able to get your life back.
Thank you. I was thinking about this the other day, and I was thinking, I could have went to Iraq or Afghanistan and died there, but I got cancer from my own government on a base that they were supposed to protect us from. You know what I mean?
I do.
So they're killing us. I can't tell you how many people have probably died from that base or suffering right now. That what's the difference if you go overseas and fight, or you fight, or you're living here in a base where they don't take care of you and they make you drink contaminated water, which is going to kill you anyway.
Those bastards.
I just feel I really feel let down by my government, not the people, the government. I feel like the government has let a lot of military people down, families, soldiers. I just don't feel like they care anymore. You know what I mean? You're just a wheel. You're just a cog in the wheel. You know what I mean?
Yes, I absolutely do. Like a pawn in their chess game.
Yeah.
Yep, not even
exactly.
not even one of the important pieces, just a little pawn in their chess game. I get it.
Okay, now I'd like to read something that I think is very important. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'd like to say this quickly and clearly. Patriot Freedom Project is stealing the American people's money. 60% of the donations are going to a small group of patriots, largely. The remaining 40% is going into the pocket of Cynthia Hughes. Patriot Freedom Project is just a slush fund for Cynthia Hughes. On top of that, Cynthia has hurt so many Jan 6ers.
Don't buy another winter coat until you've seen what this new invention can do. This self-heating jacket protects against temperatures as low as -50 by combining electric heating technology.
Our family members and our wonderful network of activists with threats, lies, and blackmail, extortion, and bribery. It's pure evil. The soul of our movement is at stake, and we are good men. We must all stand against the evil of Cynthia Hughes and Patriot Freedom Project. If anyone would like to support a Patriot, please donate directly to our Give, Send, Go accounts, and that would be greatly appreciated.
Thank you, Bart.
Gotcha.
Because I've lost everything in my life that I hold dear, and I haven't. I mean, that project was set up to help patriots, and I'm not getting anything from that project. Most people aren't here that I know of.
I'm sorry.
And the American people gave that to us out of the goodwill and of the patriotism of their hearts. They gave it to us. So I don't understand why we're not getting it.
Well, you want to go ahead and give your individual Give, Send, Go?
Honestly, I don't have my Give, Send, Go account.
Really? Who gave us Give, Send, Go? I'm not sure. I mean, we'll check on that. I thought that
You can go on stophate.com and it's on there.
Okay. Bart Shivley's
but,
Give, Send, Go can be found on stophate.com.
Yeah, that would be greatly appreciated, because every dime that you give would go to the rebuilding of my life. And I'm not done being a patriot by all means. I'll never stop loving my country until the day I take my last breath.
Amen.
God bless you, Bart.
So they can't take this away from
You
me,
have 1
no
minute
matter how
left.
hard they try.
Okay, Randy has your Give, Send, Go. He's going to give your Give, Send, Go right now.
Thank you so much, Randy.
It's givesendgo.com/G as in God 39XW. G39XW.
Okay. Thank you, Bart. We'll continue to pray.
Thank you,
for
guys.
God bless you.
We love you. We love you so much. Understand that, okay?
On the way.
We love you too, guys. We love you too, Bart.
You're very special to us.
Hang in there,
Thank
brother.
you. Randy says hang in there.
Thank you so much, and God bless you guys. Okay, keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, Bart.
Okay.
All right, talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Good night.
Okay, when the J60s are talking, I'm not going to be talking. That's their platform. That's their time to talk. And you could ask me all the kind of questions I won't answer because that's their platform, time to talk. So I'm just telling you what's what when you ask a question and I don't answer. It's because they're talking.
It breaks his